Hello, this is Dr. Victoria Skirbo speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. And I want to speak to you today about the astrology and Kabbalah of the month of September 2017. Well, we have just come off a rather intense eclipse season. Last month in August, we had two eclipses. The first one was a solar eclipse that occurred on August 7th at 16 degrees of Aquarius, the moon, and the sun being in, of course, 16 degrees of Leo. And then on the 21st of August, we had the Great American Solar Eclipse, as it was touted, at 29 degrees of Leo. And so these eclipses were, in fact, North Node eclipses, meaning that these occurred at the node of the North Node of the Moon, which of course at this time is in Leo. And so it's about new beginnings. It's about moving into the unknown future. And eclipses can be very erratic. They kind of act like the planet Uranus, where things change very suddenly, very quickly. And so things for you may have changed at this point. But if things haven't changed and you're saying, what's this big hoopla about the eclipses? The eclipse degree is sensitive for some people. Some astrologers are saying 2+ years, these eclipse degrees. So we will see the changes and the shifts as these degrees get activated. What's interesting about the month of September is that the first week of September, these degrees get activated through connections to Mercury and connections to Mars. So, and Mars is always probably the most active, we'll say, of the activators. It's known for its incendiary quality. So expect the unexpected, expect to see the changes. What they'll be, we don't know because they're unexpected. But so I want to kind of talk about that in the energy of September. Now, September as a month is the 9th month, and if we add that to the universal year, we get a 19 vibration, and if you add the 1 and the 9, it's a 1 vibration. So September really is the first month. It's the monthly vibration equals the yearly vibration, right? Because we're in a 10-1 vibration this year, and now the month we're in a 19-1 vibration. And the 19-1 vibration in the tarot deck is the Sun card. Now before I get into that and describe that and show you where it is on the Tree of Life, I want to point something out about the number 19. 1 and 9 spans the complete experience, right? We only have 1 through 9 numbers, and of course the 0, which is nothing, but still counts. But for the most part, we go through a period of energies from the number 1, which is about beginnings and starting new and striking out on your own, and 9, which of course is the number of humanity. 1 and 9 is the Alpha and the Omega. And so there is a sense of, I am the Alpha and the Omega. And what's interesting, Christ said that, and Christ was the Son of God, the Son, S-U-N, S-O-N, and in the Tree of Life, the Sun, the Sephiroth, the associated with the Sun, is where we connect with Christ consciousness. So this is a big step up. This month is really about a huge step up in energy. So you might be feeling it. You may not be. Your life may be going very smoothly, or it can be very chaotic at this time. But things are changing and will continue to change, and it's important for us to focus on that which we choose to bring in. So let's talk a little bit about the Kabbalah of this month. Okay, so here we're looking at September 2017, and let's look at the Tree of Life first. So I'm going to move over to the Tree of Life and pull in a little. And we can see here that on the Tree of Life, that orange path is the path connected to the 19-1 vibration. And I'll pull in even closer so you can see that I actually wrote 19.1 there. Okay, and I'll pull back out. And so this is this path is in the personality. It's in the triad of the personality, and so it has to do with working within the physical plane. How do we as spiritual beings interact with the physical plane? How do we manifest within the physical plane as spiritual beings? This path connects the Sephiroth Hod with the Sephiroth Netzach. I'm sorry, Hod, not Netzach, Yesod. Hod is associated with the planet Mercury, our conscious, concrete mind, and Yesod is associated with our subconscious mind, our habitual mind, our subconscious, which really, if we look at it, the body works completely on a subconscious level. We don't have a lot of conscious control of our body. And so this is a place where we start to trust our instincts, trust our emotional intelligence, trust our body to tell us, our mind, Mercury, what things are at. So it's important this month to really trust your gut, because your gut's going to give you the answers that you need. Okay, let's walk. Let's go over here and see what this says. Oops, sorry. It says, you are in the process of a spiritual realization. Okay, so this month is about spiritual realization. This is a, hold on, I can't actually read that, I'm sorry. This is the truest love possible. A divine marriage, which is physically, mentally, and spiritually is coming. All things are illuminated. And that's really what the sun is about, illumination, correct? And if we look at the card, and I'm going to bring you over, and again I apologize for the camera work here. Not very good. We have the sun card. And in the sun we have a little child sitting on the back of a white horse, with the sun shining behind him and all the sunflowers raising their faces to the sun. This is the same horse that we see in the death card, where death is riding the white horse. In the death card, he has a black flag with a white rose, and here we have a red flag, reddy orange flag, and that's the color of life and the color of creativity and the color of joy. And so there is a certain amount of joy and creativity that comes with this month. And so this sun vibration, this one vibration, is really a rebirth for us. And so we will feel reborn, or in retrospect we'll realize that it was a time of great rebirth for us. And so it's an exciting time to be alive. Let's pull back out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have a few more ending comments. I'll be right back. So one of the other things I want to talk about is that we're in the month of September, and September is a month that has the sun predominantly in the sign Virgo. And then, of course, towards the end of the month, when we get to the fall time, or the autumnal equinox, the point where light and dark are equal, we move into the sign of Libra. Both Virgo and Libra are signs where we are, in Virgo, first starting to learn how to relate to other people, the changes we need to make. Virgo as an archetype is a transitional archetype, and so if you think about the sign before and the sign after Virgo, Leo and Libra, Leo and Libra are both signs associated with love, right? But in Leo, we have willpower and self-interest and the pinnacle of the ego. And in Libra, it's all about the other person. We come to understand the other. And so there's a lot of adjustments that need to be made in Virgo. And so you might find yourself making these adjustments. the ruling planet of Mercury, the ruling planet of Virgo, Mercury, is retrograde for the first couple of days of September. And so at the beginning of September, we have to check and double check our facts, and then it'll be in the shadow for a while. So we probably won't feel a release of like a true freedom in our minds until later in the month. And then we get to Libra, and Libra is about how to relate. And at least in the northern hemisphere, we're moving into the colder months. And historically, if the community didn't come together and work together, then the community wouldn't survive. And although with modern conveniences and, for most of us, at least in the first world, plenty of food, to be had, we do have to, think about that, and we have to start thinking more in alignment with the cycles of nature and what we need to do to sort of fix things. Very Virgo feeling. So that's also the energy of this month, and then we will continue into the fall and winter. Things are about to get real. Okay, by the end of the year, Saturn, the planet of reality, moves into the sign it rules, Capricorn. So do everything you need to do. Get organized and utilize this energy of rebirth to really start moving in the direction and the structure of the life that you want. Have yourself a great month. If you enjoy this video, press the like button. If you'd like to contact me for a reading or any other reason, I can be reached at my website, theseedsoftransformation.com, on Facebook, the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center, or my personal Facebook page, Victoria Skirbo. As always, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you again next month.